Hi everybody, this is Ross from Geek and I'm here this week to have a little conversation about a couple of things. First thing is going to be about the all-new Wolverine.
I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do ain't very nice.
Marvel are doing this whole big new series of all new issue ones, and I decided that I would pick up Wolverine at my local comic shop, which is Darkside Comics in Chelmsford. And yeah, as soon as I read this, brilliant. I thought to myself, absolutely fantastic. Because with this whole thing, Marvel decided they were going to kill Logan, the previous Wolverine, and now they've replaced him with X-23, who's now known as Laura, and she has taken on the mantle of Wolverine, and it's new, it's refreshing, it's exciting, and to be honest, I've already set up a running order to continue with this, because if it stays the way it's going, it's going to be good, well worth a read. And I mean, I'll just show you some of the artwork that you get in this. There's X-23 in her Wolverine costume, Laura Kinney in her Wolverine costume. See, she's only got the two claws on her fists. She's got one claw that comes out on each foot. Laura Kinney X-23 is a imperfect clone, or as close to perfect clone of Logan as possible, but instead of being Logan, they made a female, and it's just brilliant. I can't go on about it, how good it is, and I love the art style. I mean, look at this. Perfect Wolverine fashion. Even in this first episode, you get a lovely heartfelt moment between Logan and Laura as when she was X-23. Beautiful little thing. It made me think about like the moments that happened between, like, in flashbacks of Peter Parker and Uncle Ben, the story, the lessons that he would teach Peter that then applied to that time that we were looking at in the comics. But absolutely brilliant, well worth checking out the issue 1 of All New Wolverine. And next up, we're going to be talking about something just a little bit different. You underestimate the power of the dark side. Star Wars. I mean, it's getting very, very close now to The Force Awakens coming out, and the brand new Star Wars Battlefront game coming out, which, when I'm recording this, it comes out next week, and I am so looking forward to it. I mean, everybody who's been jumping around, shouting and squealing about Fallout. I mean, I love Fallout, but I'm a much bigger Star Wars fan, and I need to play this game. Since I played it on beta, I was like, I want to play more. I want to play more. Please let me play more. So, yeah, Star Wars. In particular, what I want to talk to you about today is just, I really hope that these new films, they deliver, because there's just so much that I want to see. I mean, my Star Wars experience all started back when I watched the original trilogy, but then I started delving into the expanded universe. I played the games that followed on after Return of the Jedi. I read some of the stories that came on after that. Then, like everybody else, I saw the prequels, which kind of crap. But then, the one thing that's always shouted out to me about Star Wars that is something that they could easily adapt for movies is the Old Republic. I mean, if these Star Wars episodes 7, 8 and 9 do well, and I know they've got the standalone one-off films, like you've got Rogue One and you've got other stuff out there, like possibly a Boba Fett film and young Han Solo and all this stuff. But I could see it launching either a trilogy or a series, like maybe of 6 films of the Old Republic. And that for me would be fantastic. It's a really, really rich, in-depth place. I mean, I know that Disney kind of said, oh yeah, when we came in, we wanted to do like a whole brand new thing. So we said the expanded universe is its own thing, but it's not canon anymore. And I want them to make it canon again. Just a little part of it. The Old Republic with Revan and Malak and the Exile. And it would just be amazing. Because from the first game, what we didn't see was the Mandalorian invasion of the Republic. Mandalorians versus Jedi. The Jedi tried to stay out of it as much as possible. The Revan and Malak defied the Jedi Council's orders and went off with an army of Republic soldiers to fight them. And then that could be the first film. The first film have Revan and Malak as the good guys leading the charge against the Mandalorians. Second film, by the end of that first film, you have them captured by the Emperor and being experimented on and turned to the dark side. The second film could be the events that lead up to the start of the first game. So you have Revan and Malak leading an army back at the Republic. At the end of the second film, you have the cliffhanger of Revan's been captured. Then the third film is basically Knights of the Old Republic, the first game. And that could be amazing. Then you could have like a second trilogy, as it were, for Knights of the Old Republic 2. You can delve further into the stories of the exile and everything that happened to Revan after he flew off into uncharted space. I mean, you could have in the thing the destruction of Malachor 5, which in the games we all saw, and it was like, oh my god, look at what this planet has become. Wouldn't you love to see that? See it on screen? Oh, I get myself hyped up with it because I know it will probably never ever happen, but I really want it to. Well, tell me what you would like to see in the comments below. Whether you think, whether you're excited to see the new Star Wars film or play the new game, just let us know, because I'm sure, at some point I will be streaming Star Wars Battlefront. I'll be streaming Battlefront on Twitch, maybe via YouTube straight to Geek Mash. We'll find out, but Star Wars.